Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I've got a new brain dead strategy for you today, and that is fossil rerolling. Now, what makes the strat so profitable this league is that unlike previous leagues, memory strand crafting exists. Memory strand crafting is a very new and profitable way to, well, make GG crafts. And I would make a video on it if people are interested. But to sum it up, if you use essences or any other crafting currency that aren't fossils on memory stranded items, it would actually cost the memory strands to go down on an item. Whereas if you were to craft, using fossils, the memory strand stays on the armor, and thus a lot of the fossils this league are much more expensive than they were before because people use them to, well, obviously craft on their memory strand items. Now, back to our strategy today. Our strat is very, very, very simple. It consists of 3 steps. You buy these bad, cheap fossils that no one wants, and buy some wildlife forces, and you reroll them using the harvest machine here. And then the last step, obviously, is to sell and make a profit. Now, here are some of my statistics doing the strat. As you can see, bought 800 fossils. At the time buying them, bought them for. I actually bought them for a cheaper price. It was one divine for about 62 to 65 fossils, but I have it here listed as 60 instead. This is the amount of life forces used for me, rolling these 800 fossils, and this was the cost of these wild life force. Uh, this fluctuates quite a bit. It was 8,000 just last night, but now it's 5,952, which gives us a cost in divs for the life force used, which is 13.8 here. So the total cost of reroll is the total cost of fossil plus the total cost of life force, and this is the sum of the rerolling part, the 800 fossil rerolling part. Now, profit here I have it listed at 17. This is obviously going to change per person again. I got pretty lucky. Most of my fossils. So here are some statistics on what fossils I managed to reroll. Most of them were dense, and as you can see, I have it listed here as 22.5 dents per divine. At the time of recording, 31 per divine for deaths, 28 per divine for shutterings, 13 per divine for fundamentals, and this was the jackpot here. 20 of these like bad fossils turn into glyphics, which are 1 divine each. There's also another few good ones like hollow fossils, faceted fossils. Hollow, I believe, goes for 1.2 divines per fossil right now. So if you hit that, you're definitely making money. Corroded fossils, these are the fossils that'll make you money. Other than the other two tier 0 fossils. So you may be wondering, how long does this take to reroll these 800 fossils? And let me tell you what, these fossils, buying them took the longest time. It took me about 5 minutes to figure out the best way to buy them. I tried listing it for divines. I've tried changing divines to chaos. I've tried all different sorts of things, and in the end, I figured it was easiest to buy with divines. So the profit here, sorry, right, time taken to run these. It took me 3 minutes. It took me 3 minutes to finish all of these rerolls, and this is my profit. Now, this is probably a lucky figure. I'm gonna do a few more tests later on, but as for now, just do this. It's brain dead. Once again, another brain dead strat that can net you anywhere up to what is it? This is my profit, right? Times 20. It can net you anywhere up to half a like 1/3 of a mirror, 1/5 of a mirror per hour. So, anyways, thanks for watching again. Actually, I forgot something. If you want max profit instead of max efficiency, this is something I've been keeping a secret for a while now, but I think people should know. Is you could halve these fossils, so make them in turn them into stacks of 10, and when you throw them in the harvest crafter, okay, well that's a difference. I'm probably not gonna get a T0 fossil here now, but if you put a stack of 20 fossils in the harvest machine and you hit a tier 0, like the glyphic, it turns that from 20 into 10. But if it was, if you just had 10 in there instead, and you hit a T0, it won't change in numbers, which is quite a strange interaction, but it's nice to know for max profit per hour. Anyways, thanks for watching again. I'll be rolling a few more of these fossils, before. Oh, there we go. So this is a T0 fossil. It's not worth anything, but it's to prove my point. That 10 turns into 10 instead of 5. Whereas I'll have a clip after this where it turns 20 into 10. But thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Let's all make some profit together. Holy shit. Yo.